Hello everyone, I am back with part 6 of the DESTASH lots, and this will be probably a medium flat rate box full of just all sorts of different vintage items. There may be some newer, but the majority is vintage. So let me go ahead and get started. I am really getting close to finishing up with the DESTASH lots. I think I might have several more to do, and I really want to get them out of here because I'm very excited to do a craft room tour. I've been wanting to do that, but I want to make sure all of this stuff is out. Craft room looks all nice and neat when I show it to you. I've worked so hard to get it back in order, so that is what I'm looking forward to. So let me go ahead and get into this particular DESTASH lot, and it is just combination of all sorts of different things, and as I said, the majority of these items are vintage. So you will get a stack of, I think this is computer paper, but it would be great in junk journals and things like that. So you will get that, and I had a little bit of that wavy edge paper left, so I threw that in. Here is the rest of that Hobby Lobby 1996 paper pad. The rest of this adorable kitten paper pad. Here's a few of the, I guess, trees or forest paper. And here's some of the vintage shelf paper. So I just kind of threw in all the extras and leftovers and anything that I did not put into the DESTASH kits that I've been putting together. Here is the remainder of the 1999 conference call little forms, and I thought these would be great for journal spots. Here's some, I guess it's a teacher game or something, but it is vintage. It has some nice aging around the edges. Here's some envelopes for coffee staining. Here's a few of these vintage game pieces. And these are dated 1984, so you'll get several of those. And then here's some other vintage game pieces. It's for, it looks like a memory game. 1986, so you'll get several of those. Here's a pack. This may be older. I'm sorry, newer. But I'm throwing that in. Here's some other learning game pieces, I guess. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's tickets for a seminar in 1965. I'm not sure where these came from, but that's pretty cool. Some envelopes. Here's another ticket. I'm not sure where this stuff came from, but it's pretty cool. It's all vintage. This is 1966. What is this? I guess it's, you can order games, board games, I guess. Okay, and then here's some more game instruction sheet, I guess, from 1960. A pack of, I believe this goes with the management game. Yeah, 1960. So you'll get some of those. Here is the rest of the 1972 teachers. There is one missing there. There's still a lot left. The teachers, it's some sort of educational tool, but they're stickers. I have some vintage shelf paper. This I will probably have to fold to get into the flat rate box. I do like to try to keep costs down on these DESTASH lots. So again, this one will probably have to be folded too. Here's a stack of these envelopes. These are great. I use them all the time, but I just had an abundance, so I wanted to pass some along. Here are these really cool cards. I thought they would make great inserts for junk journals. I meant to put these in the DESTASH kits that I made last week and completely forgot about them, but they're just really cool. So they are all going in with this. Here, I think I got this in a craft swap one time, and I was going to make some patriotic something out of it, but I'm sure someone can use it, so I will include it. And then here's some classic linen paper. I know this is from the 90s, if I'm not mistaken, so you will get a stack of that, all different weights. So I may have to take it out of the packaging here, depending on if it's going to fit into the box. I don't know if it will or not. This is, I believe the date is tiny. I think it was 1986, something like that. But this is adorable. It's a vintage McDonald's tiny little notepad. These are vintage 1993 book page tabs. And then we have some vellum here. This is a little newer, 2013, but I think it's great for making things in junk journals or any type of crafting. Yes, that's what it, here's another one of the Admit One tickets from 1965. Here's more of the student learning tools. I have a few bags of game pieces. These have letters, and I guess those are from bingo or something. Yeah. Numbers. Some of them are blank, so that will be in there. I think this is from that management game, that vintage management game. And here is, this is a handmade tag. Here's the rest of those nicely aged playing cards. So you will get the rest of this box here. So as you can see, this box, I still have a little bit left here, but it is going to be completely packed. Here we have some different playing cards. This is from a Magic game or something like that. Some vintage, oh, I can't think what these are called. They go on the table. You put your name on them. Here's a few vintage game pieces, more vintage playing cards, just all sorts of different things to make junk journals. Vintage index cards. Here's some of those Funny Bone game pieces. These are super thick, and I think they would just make great inserts. This is 2002 note card, and I just thought it was really pretty, so I wanted to include that. Here we have some vintage letter writing paper with a cute little bunny. This one actually has a letter from 1983. I know some people like to use that type of thing. Here is a bag full of just all different pieces with images and words and just all different. That will go in there. Here is another stack of envelopes, some more note cards, vintage flashcards. So you'll get all of those. Here's just a small stack of envelopes for coffee staining. Here's a few old stamps. And then the last, nope, I'm sorry, not the last thing. Then we have the rest of the vintage wallpaper border, and I did keep a section for myself, but I'm letting the rest of that go. Here we have the rest of the Snoopy playing cards and a stack of adorable little cards. There's some vintage tally sheets, or vintage tally cards, I guess. That's adorable. So you'll get a stack of all of these cards. They just have really cute, vibrant images on them. So you will get all of those. And then the last thing I have here is some vintage Shriners cards. So they come in a box, but I think I'm going to have to ship them without the box because I just don't think there's going to be room. I'm trying to get everything into a medium flat rate box to keep the cost down. So you'll get that, and then we have, I don't know where I picked this up at, but I'm going to include that because I think it can be used in something. And the last thing is, oh, I guess this is one of the Shriners blank cards. So that's everything. This box is going to be $25 shipped. If you are interested, I will leave the information in the description box. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you so much for watching.